Hey, good morning everybody. Isaiah here, back with another video. It's currently 6:15 in the morning and we're about to do a hike up the mountain in the dark. So I won't be doing a ton of recording on the way up because it's going to be dark, but once we get to the top, hopefully we'll catch the sunrise and I'll update you then. Alright everybody, so I just hiked a little over 2 miles and we're almost to the peak of the mountain here. And everything's gone good so far. Haven't seen any bears, haven't fallen yet, but this is where it gets scary. This is some steep terrain, and if you fall, I mean, there's no one out here to come help you. So I'm hoping to get to the top here. I think the sun's gonna peek over the horizon here in probably 15-20 minutes, so I'd like to be at the top by then. So wish me luck. So we've made it to the peak of the mountain, and just in time, because the sun, as you can see behind me, we're getting some nice pink and some nice orange. The sun is just about to come up, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my camera gear all set up and we're gonna try to get some nice photos of the sunrise here. Alright, so I'm just about to get packing up and head on down the mountain, but before I do that, I just figured I'd give you an update on the sunrise, and overall it was pretty disappointing sunrise. That's about all it was right there behind me. So nothing too spectacular, but definitely a neat experience and definitely worth the trip. So I'm gonna get heading on down and I'll update you as I progress. That last clip I took, it was in time-lapse mode, so I didn't get any of that recorded. But anyways, what I was saying is this was probably one of the dumber ideas that I've ever come up with. Solo hiking 2 miles up a mountain on a trail that I'm not familiar with in the dark. But overall, I would say it went about as well as I was expecting. You know, I was careful, I was safe, and no bears, literally no people. I haven't seen any people out here yet. So, but I'll keep you updated here as we make our way down the mountain. I'm hoping to actually see a bear, so if I see a bear, I'll let you know. And real quick, just for legal reasons, I did not cross this gate. So, in case anyone was wondering, we got up to this gate, I saw that sign, and I bitched out and turned around and went back. So, don't worry, we didn't break any laws. So I'm at this little scenic outlook spot here. I figured I'd make a quick update. We're making our way back, and probably got about an hour left of hiking to get back. We're still pretty close to the summit. I've actually got a pretty good view of it right here. Let me show you where we were and where we are now. So that is where we were. all the way at the top of that little rock there. And from here it looks like a little rock, but once you start climbing it, that's a real mountain. So I've currently hiked back about a half mile so far. We got about a mile and a half left till we're back at the car, and I just wanted to document a little bit of this terrain now that the sun is up, but because I navigated this whole path in the dark this morning, and some of this is pretty treacherous. Like the trail is just flooded right here. Now, I actually found out about this hiking trail yesterday while I was hiking the Rainbow Falls Trail. One of the local hikers tipped me off to this one and said, well, he basically described it as just a set of stairs that goes up the side of a mountain. And that's a lot of what it is, but I was actually expecting more stairs because he phrased it that way. There's quite a few stairs, but there's also some good flatter spots of the trail where you can catch your breath on the way up. So it's pretty neat. A lot of cool terrain. I didn't get to see all this color and texture of the environment on the way up because I was just using one flashlight to see. So this is pretty neat, getting to see what I actually walked through on the way up. What else is interesting is that I didn't realize how steep this was on the way up. I sort of just walked it 2 miles straight without any stops for drinks or anything, because in the dark it didn't look super steep. It just felt like I was sort of walking up a bit of an incline and some stairs here and there. But on the way down, this is insanely steep. So that probably explains why I'm so exhausted right now. But anyways, I'll keep you updated. I think I'm about halfway back to the car now, so roughly about a mile back to the car, and I just passed the first people that I've seen on the trail today. So they're heading up and I'm heading down. And one more thing that I just wanted to document was just how peaceful and quiet it is out here. The only noise that you have is just the rushing water in the background. and then the birds are chirping. It's a lovely background noise. You know, I would potentially be playing music right now if I had service, but we're out here and we're just enjoying the nature. If I remember right, I think I crossed 3 bridges in the dark, and this is the first one. I guess you would say it's the third one. The first one I'm crossing on my way back, and this is pretty cool. It's currently a couple minutes before 9 o'clock, and I'm just about to cross the first bridge, the one that's closest to the parking lot. So we're almost back. I imagine it's probably a few hundred more yards and we're back. Just wanted to mention we arrived here at 6:15 at the trailhead. Took me about an hour and a half to get to the top. I was at the summit by 7:45, and then my goal was to be back to the parking lot by 9:15. And looks like we're going to be getting there just a couple minutes quicker than I was expecting. Now we're just about back to the parking lot. I can see my car, and once again there is a small risk of there being a ticket on my car because I don't have the parking pass. But I'm imagining that's probably quite unlikely this morning because it's 9 o'clock. Who's gonna ticket you before 9 a.m.? Like, seriously. So, anyways, that about wraps it up for today's video. And we'll see you in the next one. Back at the car, and just figured I'd update you. We didn't get a ticket, so they must not ticket out here, or I've just gotten lucky. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video.